Hello, and welcome back to, well, not welcome back, but welcome to this thing I'm doing. As you may have guessed from the title that I hopefully remembered to put on this video, this is Walmart Apocalypse Self-DM Testing. Now, let me explain this because I bet a lot of you are wondering what the heck is going on. So, I was wandering around on a bunch of different sites meant to help people make better D&D games, because as you know, I am DM for Fort Nerd, but the last one didn't go so well. So I thought maybe if I look at something, I'll be inspired to make a better world that people might actually want to play. And then I found notes on Walmart Apocalypse, as it was called. According to the story I found, the Walmart Apocalypse game is a D&D homebrew that was made by one guy. It's set in a post-apocalyptic future where Walmart has basically taken over the world and is now the source of all of everything in the economy. Sorry, I have no idea what to do with this freaking camera at this point. All I know is I don't want it looking at me, because if you have to look at my face, then that's another 100 people that are going to unsubscribe. But anyway, the person ran a campaign of this, and it lasted about a month, but nobody bothered to record it. So some guy on the internet decided that he was going to bring it back so that he could play it. And it's not exactly complete. So I stitched up some rules and put in some information, and I'm going to be DMing myself, or I'm going to be my own game master. Yes, you technically can do that. It's not outside of the rules. Excuse me, I'm still sick. It's not outside the rules for one person to DM themselves as long as they don't do themselves any major favors. So I have a system of checks and balances put into place so that I will know if I've done too wrong. As you can see by the map on the screen, like I said, I'm not really good with the camera. Hope you all don't mind. This is the map of our giant post-apocalyptic Walmart. Except I'm going to set it in modern day, and it's going to be more like a zombie survival, because that's basically all I can do. As you can see here, I have my basic set of D&D player dice. Sadly, I don't know where the percentile dice went, and you will be missed. So first off, I'm going to roll randomly on a 20-sided dice. There it is. To see what part of Walmart I actually start up on. And all through the day, I was like, just don't roll a 3. Don't roll a 3. Just don't roll a 3. I'm sitting there doing dishes. Don't roll a 3. Don't roll a 3. I'm sitting there walking down the street. Just don't roll a 3, man. Because it is very important that I don't roll a 3, because that would be a very bad place to start. But here we go! And I roll an 8. Let me see if I can get it to 8. Yeah, I know that's horrible focus, but according to my little map here, Section 8 is Home Decor, which is not a bad place to start, but isn't a good place to start either. So, you know how things like this start up. Good evening, player. One night, while you were driving home from work, you spontaneously pop a tire. You pull over to the nearest service station, and the gruff man behind the counter insists that he can't help you right now, but if you're willing to be towed, he can take you to a Walmart just up the road a piece, and you can get help there. Alright, that sounds like a good idea, herda-derda-der. Very well. The guy gets in his tow truck and asks you to ride along as he hooks up your car. Okay. So, you hear about them bears, Ahoy? Yeah, I can't do voice acting very well, and I'm the only person talking, so excuse me. Yap, blah, blah, dribble, dribble, dribble. As you come to the Walmart, you notice the parking lot is eerily empty. Hey, are you sure this store is open? And then you get knocked out. You awake at some random point in time with the beams of the Walmart's fluorescent lights in your eyes. The exact image above your head denotes that you are in the Walmart home decor section with its giant friendly blue label. You immediately stand up and realize that there is something wrong with the back of your head. What's going on? What? How did I get... Why am I in this... I need to get out of here. I need to get back home. I guess I'll just go to the auto parts section, get my car, and get the heck out of here. Last time I trusted a tow driver in the middle of nowhere. Ugh. You stand before you. You can see clearly in all directions that the aisles are perfect. Not a single thing out of place. Many shelves are perfectly stocked with just the right amount of random goods, including types of furniture, some various decorative objects, including picture frames, all the works. Can I see any people? No. The entire aisle is completely devoid of life. There might as well be a tumbleweed going down while somebody plays sad music. What directions do I have to go in? You can go in whatever direction you see fit. There is no traffic, and there is nothing else as far as you can see. What do I have on me? Unfortunately, nothing. The tow driver has apparently taken your wallet and all of your other personal possessions. Alright, I guess I'll just walk north for a bit. So, we start here. Let me try and find the angle. Zert. And pardon my handwriting, it's not very good in real life either. As you can guess, I will be filling in the map as I play. Right now, we are here in what appears to be the center, just under the middle sign. And now we are proceeding from the sign to the north. Dot, dot, dot. Man, it's really quiet out here. You know, with a Walmart this big, I would expect there to be more people. At least expect there to be some crying kids or something. You know, this is highly unorthodox. And sorry if the camera's on the wrong angle again. There, I think I fixed it. You come upon what would normally be the register section. Again, eerily empty and eerily quiet. Not a soul mans the registers, and no one's bothering to get in line. But there are some loose shopping carts and whatnot for you to wrangle if you see fit. I'll go up to the desk. Very well. Is there a phone? No, I'm afraid there is not a phone. But as far as you can tell, the register works if you knew how to use it. Is there a button for the microphone? You do not see one. Odds are if you knew how the station actually worked, you would be able to do that. Is there anyone around? Not as far as you can see. Can I yell for help? Yeah, you're going to yell for help, but I'm going to make you roll a 1d6. I rolled a 1. Ooh, that's bad news. As you call for help, you hear a raspy, moaning voice who greets you with, "Welcome to Walmart." As you turn around behind you, suddenly there's a group of 5 people. They're wearing the Walmart uniform, but there's something wrong with them. They're... Well, what's wrong with them? They don't look right. A lot of them seem to have scars and cuts on their face. A lot of them seem to have bruises, and their skin ranges from incredibly pale to almost yellow. The one in the lead asks again, "Welcome to Welcome to Walmart. How may I help you?" I need to, I need the police. You see, I got knocked out by a tow truck driver on my way in. Would you like to speak to a manager? Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, my voice work is bad. I'd like to speak to a policeman or a security guard or something. Do you have one of those? You want to see a security guard? Okay, I'm gonna ask you to roll a d6 again, and let's see what you get. You got a 6. Good for you. Security guard? No, you don't want to see a security guard. You need help. Here, let us take you, where you need to go. Where do you need to go? Well, the guy said he was bringing in my car, so, you have a car. You need to go to the auto section. Yeah, I need to go. How do I get there? Okay, to get to the auto section. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. To get to the auto section, you need to go through home. Through the next section over. The next section after that. But the next section after that. My bad. I'm not even reading my own map here. Yeah, that's gonna help. After you need to go to the next section, and the next section after that. After that, you need to go up a section. And then over another section. And then you'll be in auto. Can you repeat that for me? You need to go over a section, over another section, up a section, and then over another section. And that will take you to auto. You can ask about your car there. Thanks. I guess I'll be going now. Yes, and have a nice day. Remember, Walmart, always low prices. Always. The 4 people behind him also gruffly chant the words, always low prices. Okay, so now you're standing by the register. I guess I'll head over to the other section, like the guy said. So, as you go to the, would you like to go north, east, south, west? I'd like to go south. Okay, so you start walking south. you notice that there's still no one else around. You're starting to wonder how the heck 5 people, especially looking like that, managed to suddenly sneak up on you in the middle of nowhere. I wonder how that happened. And after some time, you cross into a land of mattresses and bedding and sheets and all that other goodness. So this is obviously, the bedroom section. Yeah, that's a really bad looking. Let me just use the typer. Wow. And this is why I don't use the typer. Pardon me, folks, technical difficulties. That's about as good as you're going to get from me. So, on your way through mattress upon mattress of sheets upon sheets, you don't particularly notice anything odd, but you do come across the gateway into another section of Walmart, and it is called Lawn and Garden. So there's another piece of the map filled. Yeah, giving you guys the authentic experience here. Darn it, I can't find the angle again. There. You are currently in the bedding section. Would you like to cross over into the lawn department, or would you rather continue? Now, since obviously I already know which way to go, I'm going to have to roll to see how stupid my player is. I guess I'm going to do even or odd on a D3. And I roll a 4. Which is even, and even is good. So, no, he said that you need to go over a section, not up a section. So I'll just keep going and see where it gets me. Alright, you pass over the lawn section entrance and proceed even further. the aisle of mattresses seems to stretch on forever and ever and ever, until you see a strangely dark place. Odd, considering the rest of the store is completely immaculate. For a thing to be not out of place ever, this is certainly something definitely, seriously wrong. Or is it? Suddenly, a man jumps down from the ceiling. Who goes there? My name is Frank. Don't hurt me. Oh yeah? Frank, what department are you from? What do you mean, department? Don't play dumb with me. What department are you from? I don't know. I just got here. You just got here? You just got here? That has to be the silliest thing I've ever heard. No, I swear, I was driving home from work, and some creepy tow truck guy, he clocked me over the head. He stole my car and left me in here. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Of course I'm telling the truth. And, for the sake of sakes, I'll roll a 1d3, well, 4, even or odd on this to see if he believes whether I'm telling the truth or not. I didn't like that roll. I'll roll again. Even or odd. And I rolled a 1. I don't believe you. But you are alive. Perhaps you can do me a favor. What kind of favor? Just come on up. Up where? Suddenly you look behind you, and you see your new friend. He seems to be wearing different parts of a mattress that have been sewn into some form of padded armor. The springs from the suit cover his legs and arms and calves. Well, legs and arms. The vest, the shirt he's made for himself is very poofy and very thick. Meanwhile, he's also wearing gloves made of the same material, and he's also wearing a hat made of the same material. It doesn't look very protective, but apparently, well, you don't really know what to make of the situation, but for now, he's in command, as a rope drops suddenly behind him, made of bed sheets, of course, and it leads up to the ceiling. Come on up if you value your life. Your new friend quickly disappears up the rope and into the ceiling, the dark part of the ceiling. Well, I guess I'd better do what he says. You swiftly climb up the rope and see what appears to be a small village made from sheets and pillows and mattresses and all kinds of things. Exactly how they got up here and exactly how they're staying up here, you don't really know. There's a few people milling about, but the instant they see you, they grab what appear to be weapons. Well, You could call them that, at least. It seems that they've put a bunch of springs together and wound them against pieces of metal and whatnot to make crude clubs, or something resembling, therefore. Wait, he's cool. I think maybe, just maybe, he can help us. They slowly lower their weapons and go about their business. Every person that was on the street slowly closes the entrances to their makeshift houses as you pass. Mattresses fly in front of mattresses, and sheets cover the openings to what would amount to nothing more than a giant blanket fort, even though you can still very clearly make out who's inside and what they're doing. At the end of this little platform that they've somehow made, apparently, is the leader of this group of people. His house, oddly enough, seems to be made of shelves. Or at least mostly out of shelves, as there are still piles of sheets and mattresses and pillows everywhere. Matt, who have you brought to me? I'm sorry, Elder, but this man claims to be from outside. Outside? Matt, you know better than to believe such wild tales. He's probably a spy from another department. It's true, I swear. I got knocked out on my way home from work. And I'm going to roll again to see if the Elder believes me. And this time I got a 4, so apparently the Elder believes me. Ah, yes, the Smileys. They have been known to kidnap people. At least they did before. Come, quickly, let me explain what has happened here. As you were welcomed inside the Elder's house, tent, blanket fort, however you'd want to say it, an announcement rings over the loudspeakers. Attention shoppers, there is now a 25% discount on all items currently entering the bargain bin. Attention shoppers, there is a 25% discount on all items in the bargain bin. Thank you, and have a nice day. And suddenly there is a stampede of activity below. As you can see, hundreds, thousands of men, women, just shuffling across the floor with cartloads of stuff. It's got pillows, blankets, lawnmowers, other things that you can't recognize. Just cart after cart, wave after wave, passing just out of range of the little village. Although you can clearly see them, there's obviously nothing that the village can do about this. The Elder brings you inside and sits you down upon a pile of pillows of his own and says, "You got up here just in time. The Smileys would have killed you for that." Killed me for what? Nothing. Allow me to explain. A lot of us have been in this Walmart for generations. We don't know why and we don't know how, but someone is keeping us here. We are the colony of the beds, and we live here. Now, I believe you, but unfortunately, we can't risk too many of our own people trying to help you. Please, just tell us why you're here and what you're trying to do. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to get out. I'm afraid that would be impossible. No one has gotten out of this Walmart ever, and any who have tried have never returned. Well, there's got to be a way out, or how else did I get in? A good point. We will help you as much as we can. Matt, bring us a staff. A bunch of people, I guess you call them smileys. They told me that I might be able to find my car in the auto section. The smileys told you something? You have got to be the luckiest person I have ever met. Usually the smileys are either completely catatonic or just ravenous zombies. I don't understand. What do you mean? That there is no law? That the police don't come looking for anybody? I'm afraid not. All you see is all you get. The Walmart is infinitely stocked with everything you might need. But it's so dangerous that many people live in villages like this, high above the shelves and above the aisles, to avoid the smileys and their stalkers. What happens if you get caught? You don't want to know. Either way, if you want to get to auto section, you'll have to go into the next section. The one that, what's the name of the next section? The one that they're having a sale in right now. The bargain bin. Does that mean it'll be dangerous? I'm afraid so, my new friend. I'm afraid so. And I apologize for my spelling along with my handwriting. I don't remember right offhand, I'm sorry. So, how dangerous are we talking? You may not survive. Ah, Matt, you've brought a staff. I'm afraid, young man, this is all we can spare for you right now. The elder takes the, quote-unquote staff from Matt and gives it to you. Similar to the weapons the others were carrying, it's basically nothing more than a pile of springs. It doesn't look like it could hurt anyone. In fact, you have no idea how you're supposed to use this as an effective weapon. But needless to say, it's about all you're going to get. Okay. Now, the staff weapon is going to be a D6 weapon. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it's going to be a D6 weapon, and it's going to deal blunt, but not lethal damage. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, these, blue shiny dice, these are going to be my actions as the DM dice, and I'm going to use my other dice to check against it. You know, when the player is making an action against the DM, so you'll be able to see the rolls and everything. But for now, I guess I'm going to call it here. It's probably gone on far too long as it is. But tell me what you think about it, and I'll keep playing it. Sorry for that infinite window of all windows, but